Now, if you ask anyone who's raced here, they'll tell you, nowhere in the world is more important to get a high qualifying position than here on the windy, chicaney, challenging streets of Monaco. We're about to set the grid for tomorrow's race, but potentially for the end of the race too. So welcome along, everyone, to the Monaco Grand Prix qualifying.
All right, let's have a quick radio check, please. Radio check. You've taken damage to the side pods. Recommend we box and repair it. Okay, so as for the cars around us, just ahead are the fastest lap at the moment, 1 minute 14.3. Hamilton, Russell and Albon. And just behind us are Antonelli, Piastri and Verstappen. Wow, that was a heck of an impact. Let me know you're okay.
A proper road race, and in the true meaning of the word. That's how Mr. Monaco, the late great Graham Hill, once described this iconic event. The cars we drive have come a long way in the intervening half-century, but still we race on those same public roads beside the Mediterranean. There's no victory more coveted than that of the Monaco Grand Prix. We're on the French Riviera once more this weekend at the 2-mile-long Circuit de Monaco. The cars will climb around 40 metres up the hill, past the casino, and then descend towards the harbour through Sector 2. It's a very short run from pole position to the first of 19 corners. And don't expect to see much overtaking here today. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he'll start from pole position. And Lando Norris lines up alongside. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Leclerc, Russell, Oscar Piastri, and Hamilton, Albon, Ocon, Hayes, and Nico Hülkenberg, Bortoletto, Sainz, Fernando Alonso, and Pierce, Stroll, Antonelli, Yuki Tsunoda, and Isaac Hadjar, Behrman, Gasly, Lawson, and Jack Doohan rounds off the grid. Now it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track. And alongside me today, a man who I'm always pleased to see join me in the commentary box, Anthony Davidson. Now, I'll be generous here. It's not that long ago that you were racing and entertaining us on a Sunday. But in the years since, the sport has changed quite a bit, hasn't it?
Yeah, it really has, Crofty. You know, the cars have got bigger, they're heavier, but critically, there's more downforce to play with as well now. There was about 4 tons of downforce on the car at 300 kilometres an hour when I drove. You're now looking more towards 5 tons of downforce. So there's a big difference in performance. But because of that, the car being heavier and bigger, you've got to drive in a smoother way. You've got to look after it a bit more. You've got to nurse it through the slow speed corners more. They were much more nimble, agile machines when I drove in Formula 1 compared to now.
All right, give me a quick radio check, please. Radio check. Okay, you know this, but this track needs a lot of downforce, and as such, we're not going to have quite the same top speed as other circuits. The good news, though, is that it's going to make our DRS even more powerful. So try to make the most of it in the race and quali if you can. Okay, incredible parking there, nice one. That's going to give you the edge if you can get a good launch as the race starts. Okay, so that's the rest of the grid forming up now. Be patient and watch for those lights. Okay, DRS is now available. your teammate behind. 3.9 seconds. Okay, they're on fresh hards. They're in 15th. Time last lap, 1:32.1. Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more. Okay, start actively conserving fuel please, or we won't be finishing today. You need to be lifting off the throttle as you approach a corner. Let the drag slow you down a bit before you start active braking. Safety car, no overtaking, reduce. Right, drop your speed. Our delta's too low and we're going to risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately. Your lap times are falling off now. We want you to pit for repairs. Box, box, box. Joshua's coming in for his stop. Okay, off we go, back into the race. That was a fantastic stop, faster than we were expecting. You only have to stop once now, one stop left. This is our true position. We're on the same strategy. They've pitted as well as us, so warm up your tyres and make the most of this stint. Safety car in this lap, safety car in this lap. Let's make sure those tyres are up to temperature, and remember there's no overtaking until the timing line. Stay in position until the green flags. Okay, and that's a red flag. Red flag. Keep the delta positive, and let's have you straight into the pit lane, please. Right, this is a good chance to change our strategy for the rest of the Grand Prix if we want to. Like deja vu here, but there's a good opportunity to get this start spot on. Come on. Okay, we think the underbody's incurred some slight damage, but nothing too serious at the moment. Just be careful. Radar suggests some weather's going to hit in around 5 minutes time, so stay on your toes. Okay, dries seem like the best tyre for now. Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy. Come on. Okay, the stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online. Okay, we don't think we're far away from rain now. I'll keep you updated as conditions change. No need to worry about the tyre condition for now, everything's looking good. Okay, the underbody's taken some damage. You might start to notice it soon. The car behind's gaining on you by 0.5 a lap. Right, let's go, come on! Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy. And that's Joshua in the pits. Joshua in the pits now. Tyre condition still looking good. Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 3.7 seconds. Okay, the stewards have now disabled DRS. DRS is now disabled. Okay, mate, we might need to look at a new race strategy after that. I've got some options for you, so go and check your MFD. Safety car, no overtaking, reduce your pace. Keep your delta number positive as we form up. Okay, let's get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap. Okay, we've done all right so far, but this is a chance to take a breath. We've got another half of this race to go, and there's still a big opportunity there. Okay. Just a moment, stand by. Got that, confirmed. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 4.8 seconds. And some information on Leclerc. Okay, they're out of this race. Okay, slow down. Your delta's negative, maintain a positive going delta. Too fast. Virtual safety car is deployed. Okay, VSC ending. We're going green. Maintain positive delta until the green flags. This rain could be with us for a while. Light rain conditions for the foreseeable future. Right, we need to get past here. Use overtake, use overtake. Okay, clear. side pods have taken damage, you might start to pick up a little bit extra drag. And that's us in 10th position. Okay, gap to leader, 25.1 seconds. Okay, Hadger's ahead of you, less than a second separates you. They're on a fresh set of inters. Antonelli's behind you. Okay, the gap is less than a second. They're on a fresh set of inters. Final lap, push, push. Right, the gap to the teammate ahead of us, 9.3 seconds. They're on a fresh set of inters. They're 8th. And the time last lap, 1 minute, 23.8. Okay mate, race control, I'm afraid I'm not happy with your And that's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
And in the end, there was no Verstappen. Max Verstappen, he takes victory.
I mean, it looked like they were in a different category at points during the race, led every lap. I mean, what more can we say?
It's time for our podium celebrations. And as ever in Formula One, 3 is the magic number. One of the all-time greats celebrates yet again. It's another podium, it's another top step for Max Verstappen. After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time out? Be sure to join us once again as we continue to bring you all the excitement of Formula One.
We have something for you to look at, please. Hey, Chief. We have a part or two ready for development because they've finished research. Let's get that in motion, shall we? Head to engineering for more info.